Hi guys, welcome to my affordable watch collection. My name is Aviv, and it's no secret that I love military-inspired field watches. I like their aesthetics, the stories behind them, and their connection to the history of humankind. That is why I have so many of them in my collection, and that is why I was excited to receive the Praesidus A-11 Speranza edition that is coming to Kickstarter soon, and that we are going to take a look at today. This watch was sent to me on loan from the company for review, and once I'm done with it, I will be shipping it forward to the next reviewer. This is a modern reissue of the A-11 Mil-spec watches, quote, the watch that won the war, as they were worn by many US Army soldiers during World War II. It is made specifically to pay tribute to Private First Class Speranza, the machine gunner of Bastogne. He was part of the 101st Airborne Division and found himself caught up in the Battle of the Bulge, one of the deadliest battles of World War II. Equipped with an M1919 30 cal machine gun, he went on to fight until the end of the war, winning numerous medals and decorations in the process. Praesidus is an American micro-brand that strives to give new life to the military watches of World War II while shedding light on some of the stories from that dark era through the eyes of the veterans who actually fought there. The Kickstarter campaign is going live on March 7th, 2022, and during the campaign the prices are going to be $275 for an NH35 powered version and $425 for a Swiss STP 111 version. The one I have here is the one powered by the Japanese NH35. Both come in this true to the original black dial, and there will be no other colorways available. The watch is going to come in a cigar humidor box as a token to Vince's love of cigars. Besides looking cool, once you take the watch out of the box, you can actually use it to store your cigars if that's your thing. Okay, let's get the measurements. The width of the case is 38 mm. Its thickness is 12.5 mm, including the protruding crystal. The distance between the lugs is 20 mm. Lug tip to lug tip is 45 mm. And on the custom leather strap, the watch weighs 60 grams. It is water resistant to 10 atmospheres to meet your everyday requirements. The dial is muted matte black. It is rather minimalistic, with no branding on it whatsoever, just like the original watches. A white printed minute railroad track is found adjacent to the edge of the dial, with Arabic numerals marking the tens of minutes on its outside and loomed 1 to 12 hour markers on its inside. That's it. No fuss, no clutter, and no complications other than the 3 hands telling the time. These are bold cathedral style hands, frost finished and filled with vintage styled lume. The lume, in all fairness, is not amazing. The indices and hands have 2 types of superluminova, but it seems to be that not enough of it was used. The lume on the indices outlives that of the hands, and both don't last too long anyway. Covering the dial is a beautifully shaped, double-domed and scratch-resistant sapphire crystal. It has some blue-tinted anti-reflective coating applied to it to help with outdoors visibility. The case is made of 316L stainless steel, and though it seems rather simple at first glance, when you zoom in and look at the details, you find that most of it is neatly bead blasted, while the tops of the lugs are highly polished. This gives a really nice visual effect. The lugs curve down slightly and feature drilled holes for easy strap change. A large, non-signed push-pull crown is found at the 3 o'clock position. Twist it up to hand wind the movement. Pull it once and you are met with a ghost position, where nothing happens when you rotate the crown. This is caused by the movement having a date complication that doesn't get utilized on this watch. Pull it out again, the seconds hand will stop and you can set the time. The Caseback is something really special. It is a screw-down case back made of stainless steel with an inscription that really tells the whole story of the watch. You won't find the usual spec sheet engraved here, as it reads Praesidus Type A-11-2, a 101st Airborne Division machine gunner at Bastogne, Vincent J. Speranza Watch Edition 001, Battle of the Bulge, December 16, 1944 to January 25, 1945. The 3D, deeply engraved and gold-colored bullet can't be overlooked. And finally, assembled in the USA with imported parts. The movement powering this version of the A-11 reissue is a modern Japanese NH-35 made by the Seiko Corporation. This is a very popular automatic movement that has 24 joules and beats at 21,600 beats per hour. It features hacking and hand winding, a Diashock shock protection system, and 41 hours of power reserve once it's fully wound. Its stated accuracy is between -20 to +40 seconds per day, with this specific watch running at +3 seconds per day, according to my test with the Watch Accuracy Meter app. The A-11 Vince Speranza edition comes with two custom black leather straps. The first one is perforated and designed after Vince's Browning machine gun, with the edge made to look like the gun's muzzle. Very cool in my opinion. The buckle is very cool too, as it is designed like an old-time tank buckle with a finish that matches the case, which really ties the whole look together. The second strap shares the same theme, with the 30 cal embossed on the top side of both sides of the strap, as well as on the bottom side. It also shares the same hardware, and both straps are equipped with quick-release spring bars for easy removal and installation. Let's put it on my 7-inch wrist and see how it wears. Let's first get it out of the way. I don't feel that bullet on my wrist at all. I was afraid I was going to, but I don't. I really like how it wears. I think the size and the proportions are spot on perfect, and I'm sure it is going to wear just as great on many other wrist sizes too. It is relatively lightweight, and the strap is very comfortable too. I'm really digging this. Here it is on the second strap, just as comfortable and just as good looking in my opinion. Legibility is very good, and I haven't experienced any difficulty reading the time at any angle or lighting condition. Here are a couple of more strap options that I think work great with this watch. Let's wrap this up by talking about the pros and cons. We'll begin with the cons today. First thing is the lume, which is a bit disappointing. Though, coming to think about it, considering the fact that this isn't a Chinese spec monster, it could probably get a pass for the price and type of this watch. Other than that, I have to mention the ghost position. I personally could not care less about it, but I know that there are some people watching this review that are bothered by it and are going to mention it in the comments. Last thing, I said it before and I will say it again, I am not a fan of blue tinted AR, though it isn't very prominent on the A-11. On the pro side, this modern reissue has a lot going for it. Starting with the watch itself and what you get for your money, a nicely finished and well-sized stainless steel case, a beautiful double-domed sapphire crystal that is going to look new for years to come, a robust movement, no matter which one you choose, not one but two originally designed good quality straps, a nice case back, which is really something I appreciate, 100 meters of water resistance, and a very cool humidor box it all comes in. The attention to details overall is amazing. Besides all of that, I'm a sucker for a good story behind the watch, and this one has quite a story behind it. Not only commemorating a specific point in human history, but also saluting a brave war hero and his brothers in arms. Let me know what you guys think by dropping a comment below. If you're interested in the A-11 Speranza Mil-spec watch, I will leave a link to Praesidus' website in the description of this video. The Kickstarter campaign is going live on the 7th of March. I will leave a link to that as well. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my affordable watch collection, and hit the notification bell for more affordable watches related content. You can also follow me on Instagram and get to know me and my collection a little bit better, get all the news about the channel, and connect with me on a more personal level. If you've enjoyed this video, you might enjoy one of these too as well. I want to thank Praesidus for letting me spend some time with their watch, and of course, to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time.